Hey everybody, it's Jack here on Non-Ethanol 315, back again. I'm headed, it's January 1st, I'm headed up to Tug Hill area. It's, let's see, it's about 10 o'clock in the morning right now. I'm by myself today. Joe had some things to do, and I couldn't really hook up with anybody today. Everybody's kind of busy, hungover, I don't know. But anyways, it's not my first ride of the season. I went last, there's a story behind all this. Last week, I was going out for the first ride of the season, and Joe and I, we went up to Boylston, and we started ripping around. I got lots of footage and stuff, and we were cruising through one of the trails up there by Little John Forest area, and my GoPro broke off the sled, and I didn't realize it. So I lost my GoPro and all the footage of the first ride of the season. Kind of bummed me out. It was a pretty expensive weekend that day. You know, 90 bucks in gas in the sleds in the truck to get up here, and then about 500 bucks in video equipment gone. So that kind of bumped me out. So what I'm doing today, right now, I just came through Parish, as you can see. Not really much snow. I'm definitely not going to be riding here. But farther north you get, I checked the videos and the cams that they have, and they got us still about a foot of snow up this way once you get north farther. So we'll be coming into some snow here shortly. But anyways, I'm going to head up to Boylston and unload where I did last week, and I'm going to try hitting that same trail where I lost the GoPro. I know it's a long shot, but I'm actually going to park my sled and at the edge of that trail, and I'm going to walk that trail and see if I can find that GoPro. The odds are slim, but geez, it's just so much money to be out of and not try. I mean, Joe and I went back through the trail on the sleds looking for it. Really couldn't find it. I'm gonna try walking the trail and see if I can find it. I'm just a poor boy, you know. That's a lot of money for me. I work at a stupid factory, so I don't have a lot of money, you know. Just trying to make it in life. So I'm gonna go back and see if I can find that GoPro. I need it. And plus it had a lot of good footage on it. I mean, we were cranking. So that's the first thing I'm going to do. And then after that, depending on the trails up there, I may just rip around in that same area for the day, a few hours. If not, I'm going to head up to Tug Hill area and rip around up there for a while. So either way, the sled is coming off this trailer, and I'm going to crank it. Hopefully I can do some good riding. I just want to tell you, man, I put that mountain can on that sled, that Artie can, and it just sounds phenomenal. I don't know, something about that new C-Tech motor. Man, with that can on there, it's just so crackly and so sharp. I love it. I used to have pipes on a lot of my sleds, you know, a while ago, and it was loud. It's starting to give me a headache a little bit in the woods and things, and you know, a lot of complaints out there and stuff. So I was kind of hesitant to put a can back on, but my God, it sounds great, and I'm loving it. While I'm yik-yakking here, I want to put a special shout out to Dave Seeley, who's behind the scenes on this. You know, it takes a lot of work making this happen. You think you're just gonna pick up a camera, say a few things, show some footage, but there's a lot more to it than that. It's a lot. It's hours on the computer, hours of riding. Dave takes care of all the editing and the producing and stuff of the videos. You know, makes it all nice and everything. You know, that's his thing. He loves it. He does a great job. So, you know, that's one of the guys that are behind the scenes that is part of our team here. So, Dave Seeley, ice pick, you're doing a great job. Thank you. That being said, it's starting to get a little more snow here coming into Pulaski. As you can see, a little more snow. Still not enough to ride. So anyways, that's where we're at with all that. Also, on the way back last week, after losing the camera, the truck broke down. Here I got 3 sleds on the back of this thing, and Joe and I are coming back from Boylston, and the truck breaks down on the side of the road. So we were stranded for about 15-20 minutes. It was a blown fuse. It was a blown fuse for the fuel pump. We took it out of the air conditioning and threw it in there, and off we went. So it was kind of a horrible day. And let's see, what day was it? One of the days this week, a couple days ago, we had a little bit of snow out my way, Phoenix, New York area. And so after work, you know, 2:30, 3 o'clock it was, 4 o'clock, I don't know. And I went for a ride by myself, and I buried my sled. I was crossing the street, crossing a road, and there was this lady at a mailbox, kind of, so I couldn't get the angle that I wanted to cross the road, you know, so I had to kind of take this ditch a little bit more than I wanted to, and the sled slid deeper into the ditch that I liked, and I was at a crappy angle, so I go to get out of the ditch, you know, and cross the road, and whoop, sunk right down. So soft still, and man, it was right down to the right down to the tunnel, right down to the back bumper on that thing. I was buried. So then I put it in reverse, and oh my God, that did not help one bit. I put it in reverse, just touched the gas, and it just loaded the tunnel full of mud. So I was there 40 minutes by myself, yanking and pulling on that sled, trying to get it out. I couldn't. There was this young kid, man, that ended up stopping and giving me a hand. I'm not one to take help from anybody really too much. I kind of, you know, he asked me if I needed any help. I was kind of, nah, I think I'll get it and stuff. He goes, are you sure? You know, and I'm thinking, I really can't get it by myself. So I go, yeah, you know, if you want to grab a ski, go ahead and grab that ski and I'll give it some gas. So this kid helped me out. We yanked it out of there. Man, thanks, kid. I know you're probably not watching this YouTube, but thank you. And you don't find a lot of, I don't know, I don't want to say good people, but, you know, people don't help people like they used to, I think, you know. So it was really cool that this kid stopped. He didn't know me from nothing. He just stopped and gave me a hand. So a good shout out to those young kids out there, man. You know, if you're one of those people that help people, that's really good. And thanks, kid. So, I don't know. That's about it. After I got it out of the ditch, I ripped around for a while. The trails were bump after bump. It was horrible. Not really enough snow, really, but you could ride. I got that 137 track, and it helps on the bumpy stuff. You know, you might lose a little bit in, you know, the tight curves and all that kind of stuff when you're cranking on it. You know, I'm not saying you don't, but overall, the 137 track, I think, is the best for trail riding. You can still rip around the tight curves. It's better on the bumps, more traction, better ride. I'll never ever go to anything other than a 137 now that I have tried it and I went to it. I love it. So that's pretty much it. I'm going to put the camera down for a little while and do some more driving, and I'll touch base with you guys in a little while. Alright everybody, I'm back at Boylston. I don't know if I'm going to unload right here or not. I'm going to walk up the trail this direction This is where I lost the GoPro. So I'm gonna walk up that direction. I'm gonna go out to the trail where I think I lost the GoPro a few days ago. I'm gonna walk down there and see if I can find it. And we'll go from there. If I find it or not, I'll determine if I'm gonna come back and ride or if I'm gonna go up to Tug Hill. So that's where we're at right now. I'm in Boylston, New York. This is where I unloaded last weekend, the first ride of the season. Looks like there's a little bit of snow here. I think some of the trails are still closed. So we'll see what we got. Stay tuned and I'll get back with you in a little bit. All right, everybody. I made it back from walking down the trail looking for that GoPro. I've been gone about, I don't know, hour and a half or so. Did not find it. I didn't think I would, but I had to look. Not real happy. A couple reasons. One, didn't find the GoPro. Second reason, walking across a creek, frozen, looking for the GoPro, stepped on the ice, it broke, and went up to my freaking knee in water. So now I got one leg that's drenched, one dry one. So that kind of pissed me off. And you know, it was probably about 1.5 miles, 2 miles each way. Uphill both ways also, when you add. One thing I learned, I don't like hiking. I'm not a hiker, I'm a rider. So you can definitely expect no hiking videos from me. So anyways, I'm back to the truck. And you know, I'm gonna unload, I'm gonna ride. All the trails here are not open, but some are. And what I've seen, it looks all hard packed and fast. So I'm gonna take the GoPro off the back of the sled. I'm gonna put it on the front and on my helmet actually. I'm gonna try it and see if I can get some footage today. Looks fast out there, so we'll see how fast we can get the sled up to without hurting anybody. So I'm gonna unload. I'm gonna change, throw my snow stuff on, unload, and start ripping. I might have to find some food here pretty soon. I'm starving. But anyways, I'm gonna shut it off now, and I'll come back in a few minutes. Okay, everybody. I'm pretty much suited up. Got to throw my helmet, coat, and stuff on. But we're getting ready to hit the trail. So I'm here at Boylston, New York. It's not the first ride for me of the season because I've already rode a couple times, but that was on the other cam, so we won't see it. So this is the first ride that I'm actually gonna video here that hopefully people will see. So I'm gonna take this sled, my baby. Nice Artie cat right there. I'm gonna take that sled down the trail. And the odds are good. It'll be at a high rate of speed. So I'm gonna mount this on the helmet and enjoy the ride. Alright, get this helmet on. I'm not sure. I'm not really sure if you guys can hear me or not. Not sure. I'm not sure how good I'm pointed. The height. I don't have anybody here to adjust it. So I just kind of eyeballed it. Set it where I thought. Woo! man. She sounds good. Let's give her a crank. I don't know how much of that video got recorded or not. I just took the helmet off. I pulled over here to rest for a few minutes. I'm getting a big arm pump. So anyways, it looks like I got a low battery. So I'm gonna head back to the truck. These are the trails I just got off of. Ripping, about 90. Got some air down here, down that trail, down that way. It's pretty good. Hopefully you've seen it. I'm gonna go back to the truck right now and change the battery and head back out here for a little bit longer. All right. Okay, I'm back videoing. I had to come back to the truck and change the battery. I don't know, for some reason, I don't. It seemed like it lasted an hour or something. I don't know if I need to get different batteries or something, but it's kind of a drag coming back and forth to the truck to change the batteries, and it kind of sucks changing them out on the trail. So not really sure. I'm going to check into some things, see what I got to do about that. But anyways, came back to the truck. There's the truck. Right there's the trail. We're going to head again. I'm going to put my helmet back on and off we go, and see if we can get some more footage here. Like I said, up in Boylston, New York, all the trails are not open, but some are, and we're ripping it up. Okay, load this sled up here. All right, we're all loaded up. All right, put the padlock on. All right, so the ride's over. It's let's see, what time is it? I want to say it's 3 o'clock, almost 3 o'clock. Got here about 10:30. I walked the trail for 2 freaking hours looking for that GoPro. Couldn't find it. Came back, loaded up unloaded the truck, took the sled off, got ready, ripped around for, I don't know, an hour or so, hour and something, and I noticed my battery went dead on the GoPro that I had. So I came back to the truck and changed the battery. Went back out for an hour, about an hour or so, ripped around, and now it's almost 3 o'clock. So I'm gonna head home, grab something to eat first. I'm starving. All I've been doing, I ate like 3 Slim Jims, venison Slim Jims. We did pretty good out there today. The trails were were fast. It was hard packed, and I was flying. I don't know how good the footage is. It was the first time that I put the GoPro up on the helmet, so I don't know what kind of footage we got, but I know I got some lift off there a few times, and it was I was honking. So it was a really good time. You got to be a little bit careful. You know, there's still other people out here, so I don't want to be a retard no more than I already am. So you gotta watch out for other people. You know, I don't own the trails. I don't own everything. So I kind of like to be aggressive, but I still, you know, gotta watch out for everybody. I don't want to hurt anybody. And also, when you're out here by yourself, you gotta be a little more careful because, you know, if you smash up or you break down out there on the trail, who do you got? You got nobody. You know, you hope then somebody goes by. Up here, I tried using my cell phone, don't even work. So, you know, that's that. This is Boylston, New York. Little John Forest area. I love it up here. Came up here last year. And I'm gonna come up here as much as possible. It's about an hour away from, not quite an hour, you know, 45 minutes away from my house. 45 minutes, hour, I don't know, right in that area. Not too far. The next best place is, or better actually than this, is like up at Tug Hill, but that takes an hour and a half to get there. So, and I can get there from here on the sleds, and we're gonna do that run one of these weekends. I do a lot of riding after work, so, you know, you can't fit long rides in. But here we go. This was the first ride of the season that I actually was able to get some footage. I've actually been out 3 times. This is the 3rd time this year already. It's January 1st. I've been ripping around, and I'm loving it. So, stay tuned, guys. Subscribe if you can. We're working hard. We're working hard on these. I know they're a little lame. It should get better, I hope. So subscribe. If not, just kind of watch it, man. What else you got to do? Sit on the couch? Talk to you later.